There are many training videos available for you to learn how to train your dog. The Young Explorers 4-H Dog Club, however, made this video just for you. Many of the kids you see here today are state champion dog trainers that love to show their dogs in both showmanship and obedience. Today's focus will be on obedience. This is the first step to making a great pet that you can both love and enjoy. Your 4-H project dog should not only be your coworker, they should also be your best friend, because in the end, all the training that we are about to show you will help to keep you and your pet a winning team. So let's watch the Young Explorers put their ideas together and bring you this fun and exciting dog training video.
Alright, now you want to start when training your dog to know how to put the leash on right, and the collar. You should have a collar like this, and it's a choke chain. You insert the chain just like this into the loop. Let it go like that. It should create a P shape.
Aren't peas green and round?
You want to do this because when it goes on the dog, here Shelly, when you jerk, it should always release so it doesn't choke the dog. So the P shape helps it release. If it's backwards, the chain won't release and your dog will choke. Next, you want to learn about the leash. When training, you want to use the leather leash. If you use a chain or polyester leash, it'll make your hands rough and sore. A leather leash helps it stays in condition for a while and it'll last a long time.
Leather leashes are cool.
The last thing you want to remember about training is that it's okay to use snacks while training, but when you go in the ring, it's not allowed. The judges wouldn't like you to walk in the ring with a snack. That would be hard to show your dog. Keep a hold of this while training your animal. So good luck with training, and I hope that helps.
Okay, now I'm going to teach you about cleaning your dog and all the grooming stuff. First, you want to brush your dog so there's no mats in their fur. Like so. And you would want to have your dog's ears clean and just use some sort of ear cleaning solution on a cotton swab ball thing, just in there. And then you would want to clip your dog's toenails. And to do that, you take a dog toenail clipper and you cut their nail. But you have to be careful with dark nail dogs because if you cut the blood supply of the nail, the dog will be in pain and it'll bleed and stuff. And it's just not good for them. Finally, it's always good to have your dogs have clean teeth, and if you wanna, you're gonna have to show your dog's teeth to the judge. So what you do is you grab their teeth, you pull up and you pull down.
Does my bite look good?
Look at her, she's not. Oh, good girl. That's all you really have to do.
That would be cool. We will start with the heel. You want your dog to be on your left side and the dog's shoulder level up with your knee. Notice how Katie does a good job of a jerk and release on the dog's collar to correct the dog's pace. Next, we have Dylan and Molly demonstrating the fast-slow maneuver. You change the pace often to make sure your dog is at your side at all times. This keeps your dog paying attention to you. If your dog sits during the slow maneuver, you simply do a quick jerk and release on the leash and keep walking. Do not adjust your pace to the dog's. If you adjust your pace to the dog's, it will show just how much your dog has trained you. Let's talk about turning. There are several turns that you will need to perform. This is the about turn. You turn your dog into you and keep walking. The turn into your dog is called a U-turn. You use these to keep the dog's eyes on you. If the dog is sniffing on the ground, you give a quick jerk and release while saying, "No sniff." You always want your dog focused on you while you are working it. These are the left and right turns. You use these turns in your pattern to make an L shape. Make sure you are making sharp turns because it looks better to the judges. It doesn't matter how big or how small your dog is, you have to simultaneously pull up on the leash and push down on the butt while saying the command sit, praising the dog afterwards. Now let's take a look at the down command. Use your left hand to bring the dog down using the leash, while your right hand gives a signal and you verbally tell the dog down. Another way to teach the down command is by stepping on the leash. This method is used for stubborn dogs to teach them to respond quicker. Now here's a hot tip. Be sure to practice in groups to help with the many distractions that your dog will be faced with at your fair or any other public places that you take him. This is called the figure eight. You need two posts which can be people or objects that you can easily move around. The judge will say forward and you will start. You go around the two objects in a figure eight pattern. You keep doing the figure eight until the judge says halt. Then you put your dog in a sit position on your left side. This is the recall. You put your dog in a sit stay and walk to the end of the leash. You say the command come and pull on the leash, leading the dog directly to you. Your dog should come directly in front of you and sit. Exercise finished. The flip finish. You bring your dog and spin it in a half circle on your left side. It is best to use treats to lead the dog into position. The dog should sit at the end of this exercise too. This type of finish is best used with fast-moving dogs. This is what the flip finish should look like after lots of practice. This is the around finish. You pull the dog around behind you and make it sit next to you on your left side. This is best used for big or slow-moving dogs.